You don't have to. You don't have to. You know, you don't have to. Hey, I'm Bradley Charbonneau. I'm interrupting this podcast. I'm interrupting this YouTube playlist where I have been putting a chapter a week from my book, You Don't Have To. And I'm interrupting today because I had a you don't have to moment last night. And believe it or not, it didn't have anything to do with fasting or meditating, although it did have to do with creating. And last night, hold on a sec here. I gave a workshop on improv comedy. Now, for the record, I did not tell the group this. For the record, hey, aren't you? I don't have a certificate in good standing at the Improv, at the International Improv Certificates of Standing. I think I've done 5 weeks of a course in Amsterdam. Yet, what do I know? I know just a little bit more than my students. That's all I need to know. Plus, I have one really big advantage. I love this stuff. This is totally fun for me. You don't have to, but you want to. What do I have to do? I have to be out here with Pepper. He's got to poop. But last night, it was raining. It was cold. Twister. It was in Dutch. I gave a workshop on improv comedy in Dutch to Dutch people. How cray-cray is that? To quote my nieces. So, I was invited. I could have very easily ended the entire thing by just politely declining the invitation. I could say, I don't know, it's November. I don't have time. I'm not prepared. And let's list a few of the excuses. It's cold. It's dark. It's November. It's on a Monday night from 7:30 to 10:30. I have other stuff I could probably figure out to do. Like I said, I wasn't prepared. But hey, it's improv, right? It's an improv comedy workshop. You could make a joke saying you can't prepare for the improv comedy workshop, although you can. And here I could even tell you, I did work on it. I did prepare during the day, and I made it into 3 parts. I talked about answering yes, but, and answering yes, and. And then we had groups where, then we made a party. We organized a party that was an exercise, which is all from my workshop, of course. That's where I learned all this stuff. And so we did all that. And we had a half-hour long, super successful, super fun workshop. And that's what we did. And it was fantastico. It was really enjoyable. I had a great time. I was totally in my element. And I did it in Dutch. And the best part, I think the main factor I want to get across here, the best part of the whole thing, come on, Pips, omdraai. Come on, Pips, omdraai. There we go. There's Pepper the Snapper. That's where we're heading. The reason I could do the whole night was because I didn't have to do it. I wasn't paid. I was asked nicely, and I could have easily said no. But I wanted to do it. My son is 19. He doesn't know what he wants to do. I don't know. Who knows what they want to do at 19? Well, a few people. But what does he have to do? He has to make money. And he has to go to school. So there's that. But what do you do that you love doing? And can you combine that or find the overlap with what you can do to whatever it is you need to do? If you need to make money, make money. If you need to pass the time, pass the time. If you need to find joy, happiness, and meaning in your life, try that. But everything is easier when you don't have to do it. Yet you want to do it. bonus points if it's something maybe you do have to do, like your job or something, and you want to do it. That's a beautiful thing. That's a perfect balance. So that's it. That was what I wanted to talk about today as I interrupt the podcast. So if you didn't get this quite clearly, I wrote a book. It's called You Don't Have To. It's about intermittent fasting, meditation, and creating. And I have this 17-hour system where you're going to do those three things. And you are going to gain clarity, courage, and confidence by doing these three things in a matter of 17 hours, from I think it's 4 p.m. in the afternoon to 9 a.m. the next morning. That's it. And I of course recorded the audiobook, and it's up for sale on all the audiobook distributors. However, for fun, I put it up. I'm putting up a chapter per week as a podcast episode, and on this YouTube channel, there's a playlist. I can put the link in the show notes here, where I'm uploading an episode per week. So you can listen to the entire audiobook for free. It's going to take you 43 weeks or something. But hey, you get one every week for free. So that's the deal. If you would like to get the entire book, the audiobook, I highly recommend the audiobook, if I do say so myself. And that's available. I'll put links to that below as well. You can get it on all your favorite audiobook distributors. Go check it out. But it's about this kind of thing. It's about finding, but also pushing. Because I'm not just the sit around and wait and see what's going to work kind of guy. So let's just wait around and watch Netflix. You'll see I talk a lot about Netflix. I love Netflix, by the way, but it's not just wait around and see what's going to fall into your lap. Well, sure, you can do that. That's an element of it, surrender. But you need to first push. You need to challenge, you need to dare, you need to ask, you need to create. And that's what I did last night. Remember, I'm still a little amazed, which is also why I wanted to record this right now, because I'm just going to say it again to myself. I hosted an improv comedy workshop live in Dutch outside of Amsterdam last night. And it went swimmingly. All I got were rave reviews. I had a great time. It was super fun and really impactful. And I brought along some deep messages. So there you go. If you're watching this and you'd think, here, I can even tell you, there's some stuff I was offering. I said, I'm going to help you have a better relationship with your husband or wife or partner or children or colleagues, or maybe even your boss in 30 minutes. If you want to hire me to come to your organization or company and give a presentation on improv comedy and how it can help with communication in your work or personal life, give me a call. It'll be fun. Guarantee that. Okay, but you don't have to. You don't have to call me. You don't have to. But if you really want to, you know where to find me. I'm Bradley Charbonneau, author of You Don't Have To, book, audiobook, and podcast. And that's what's going on this Tuesday, because you don't have Tuesday. You get it? I know. I'm incredibly witty. Sorry, I can't leave some of those things with the alliteration and the Thursday thunder and the fast Friday and the you don't have Tuesday. You know, you don't have to read it. Okay, that's it for Tuesday. That was my day. That was my Monday night. I hope your Monday night was as spectacular. And if not, and if you're doing stuff you have to do, how can you bring in an element of want? How can you bring in an element of joy? Think about it. And I'll see you next week. Bye for now.